Hey folks, it's John P. with Geek Beat TV. We are continuing the coverage here at CEDIA, and I am about to introduce you to the tetrahedral acoustic probe.
This episode of Geek Beat TV is brought to you by Netflix.
Folks, I'm here with Richard. Thank you for joining us today. This is a big monster machine with a whole lot of inputs and outputs.
John, good to see you. Yes, we're talking about the TQ. TQ is a Tridoff-based room EQ. Essentially what we do is we analyze the loudspeaker, the room acoustics, and at the same time, the relationship of loudspeaker to room. It does room correction unlike any device out on the market. And we're really excited to have it here and thrilled to have it as a finalist for CEDIA Product of the Year.
That's right. I mean, they don't hand these things out to just anybody, so it is a very unique product. Let's spin it around because I want people to see that is a lot of inputs.
What we have is we have 3 versions of the device. We have a 4-channel for hi-fi. We have a 8-channel for surround sound. And for over-the-top surround sound, we have a 12-channel, and that's what we're showing here. The TQ12, you have balanced inputs, balanced outputs, unbalanced inputs, unbalanced outputs, and you can selectively use whatever works best for your installation.
So we were talking specifically about installations. Now, why would I want to have one of these? And one of the ideas, one of the concepts we were batting around was, what if you had a room that had, you wanted to have multiple uses for that room so that you could maybe listen to music sometimes and listen to movies sometimes. We could use this to correct for various audio functions, right?
Completely true. What you can do with the TQ is you can actually, whether your activity is listening to music, you can have one preset where it's set up for music. If you're listening to a movie, watching a movie, you can have another preset. Also, if the room is being used in different positions, let's say, for example, something as simple as a master bedroom, where perhaps the plasma spins, it faces the bed, and 90 degrees faces the sitting area. Well, guess what? All of a sudden, front right becomes front left, and so on. So the speaker array needs to spin. The TEQ can accomplish that.
Here at CEDIA Expo, we're talking home theater. And what I love about my home theater is Netflix. It offers so much flexibility because I can use it on so many different devices anytime I want. iOS, Xbox 360, the Wii even, a lot of TVs now. I mean, it's just anywhere you want it. And there are so many different movie options that I can stream anywhere, anytime. You can do the same. You can get a free trial because you are a Geek Beat TV viewer. It is a limited time offer by going to netflix.com/geekbeat.
Okay, now we talk about having these different settings, but in order to get those settings, somehow we've got to measure what the performance of the room is, right? How are we going to do that?
Well, we're going to use the tap microphone, or what we affectionately refer to as the tetrahedral acoustic probe.
So we're going to give it the probe.
You are going to probe the room, and in a way that it's never been probed before. And I'd like to say that once we're done probing the room, we'll know everything acoustically about that room.
Okay, so we're looking at this little device. What is this? This is actually a microphone? What is it?
It is 4 microphones that are precisely placed in different positions so that we can triangulate the exact position of each speaker. The microphone has a front end on it, and you actually aim that at the viewing surface. And when you take multiple measurement points, you continue to aim at that point on the screen or viewing surface where you consider it to be center. And what the microphone does is it knows the exact position of each speaker, not just relative to each other and the microphone's placement, but to the viewing surface. And the vertical microphone head actually reads elevation. So we know the angle to each speaker. So if speakers are low to the ground, we know they're there. If they're raised too high, we know they're there. The idea is to actually take each speaker and, if you will, as if it were the recording studio or the mixing studio, place the speakers exactly where they need to be around your head. So you get this incredible acoustical sound field as the recording engineers have, used to record the material.
So I kind of, in my mind, imagine that you're creating a 3D map of the room, if you will, and then you can, through the device, kind of spin that around by, adjusting the speakers and stuff.
Exactly. You take different. If you were in that bedroom, you'd aim it at the screen while you're at the bed head. In terms of that position, and then you move to the seating area and you take a different preset and different set of measurements. Honestly, it's the most exciting scientific discovery, if you will, in the world of surround sound. Since we went from 2-channel matrix audio to 5.1 in the mid-90s, this is truly revolutionary stuff. And the TEQ is the only product on the consumer market that has this available.
Excellent, excellent. Well, congratulations on the pre-award, and hopefully, we'll see if you guys end up with the gold when it's all said and done.
We have fingers crossed, but already we've won gold. The response here at the show has been amazing to the product, and we simply can't build them fast enough.
Excellent, excellent. Well, thank you so much. You guys stay tuned for more geekbeat.tv. We'll see you later.